we follow the data points of the bike industry and the modalities of carbon fiber progression, we'll see that in 2022, the quality is going down, the price is going up, the weight of the bike's going up, the ability for the consumer to fix their bike is a lot more difficult, and the range is decreased massively. And the expense overall of buying a new bike, it really pushes out a lot of new cyclists. The wall's even steeper if it wasn't steep enough to get into cycling. This is why I ride the older bikes, or I support brands like Windspace, who give riders an option: road rim or road disc, versus just say, this is just how it is. They give you options with 27 two-seat posts and standard bottom brackets, etc., rim brakes. So that's why Windspace is great. If you want a new bike, go check out my videos on Windspace. If you're looking for something in your local community, then bikes like this are fantastic. If you find something doesn't have any damage on it, got this Scott Addict for $1,200 Australian. It came with a Wahoo bolt element. It came with speed plate pedals. It came with a quad lock mount. It's an ex-Orica Green Edge team bike. We got it off Stuart O'Grady's old manager, Max Stevens, so cheers, Max. I'll put my seat post and seat in there. I love a forward slam position. It just goes to show you the deals are out there if you put the work in and you can negotiate, and I've got a bit of home mechanic skills, and so I can do safety checks, etc. But yeah, it's got tubeless on there, tubs, love it. So the bike industry, man, it's just, they're just ripping people off hard these days, which is sad, because cycling, I've never had a driver's license, I'm 44, and I've saved hundreds of thousands of dollars because of cycling, being a cyclist. It's good for your mental health, good for your physical health, it's good for the environment. Natasha's behind the camera, we just did a little TT up Waterfall Gully, pacing Natasha up there. This is fantastic, it's an amazing sport, it's an amazing activity, it's an amazing way to transport yourself. It's good for the community. The more cyclists are out there in a community, the better that community is, because it's safer for everyone on the road. But yeah, the bike industry, I see it just really, it's making cycling harder. It's making cycling harder for people. If it's not hard enough for us, it is already. Going out to the road as a new cyclist with fuckwit drivers or whatever. If you live in a Western society, it's pretty tough. It's a steep learning curve. The things like those little mirrors are really handy as well. But again, cyclists make it harder for themselves by saying, I'm not going to use a mirror on my road bike, I'm going to use road shoes, I'm going to wear dark helmet, dark kit, and then be even harder for people to see me on the road and increase my chance of getting hit or hitting someone else that didn't see me, they walked straight out in front of me. So yeah, always trying to promote cycling sustainability. If you want to save thousands of dollars on your next road bike purchase, go to Durianrider.com, grab my bike buyer's guide, it's constantly updated. It's called Durianrider's Lean Body Bible. And I guarantee you, you'll save thousands of dollars. You might save $10,000 on your next bike purchase. Depends on what sort of model bike you're looking for. All right? Scott Addict, this was cost me $1,200. Retail, we're looking at, Natasha, maybe $15,000 Australian. Yep. So I'm saving myself a minimum $10,000 by getting something secondhand near new. $10,000. $10,000. Me and Natasha, we go to Thailand, live there for a year, rent out our houses here. It's insane. It's 2022. Why pay more?